you want to make it super concrete in terms of American life, you can have, basic aspects of American history that kind of fit within this, like racism as an anti-liberal thing throughout the history of America, and the more toxic aspects of religion, those parts that become oppressive and controlling, right, as part of the American anti-liberal thing. Homophobia as being part of this, and especially if you go to that whole period of time around COVID, a lot of just anti-LGBTQ stuff overall, and kind of this backlash against people's expression of sort of gender identity and being able to assert their own kind of sense of their own who they want to be. You get a surge of individual liberty and the pursuit of like self-expression, self-freedom, and then you get the oppressive backlash and there's a tension.
Yeah, but so like if we even go back a little bit further, before COVID, you had the Me Too movement, right?
Yeah.
Which was what was like sort of like, I mean, there's not a woman here to discuss it, but from a man's perspective, from an outside perspective, I guess I would refer to myself as having one, is the peak of feminine power, if you will. But women's voices were put forth.
Surge in any case, right? That surging
Yes.
forwards of assertion of like, okay, enough, right?
And then, obviously Harvey Weinstein and all this kind of stuff, right? And then that went right into COVID. And then you had the gender identity things and the trans stuff. And so we still, the echoes of that are still happening now. But look at what the rebound to that, right? So in my mind, the rebound to Me Too was the loss of abortion rights. And the rebound to the identity stuff is the supreme vilification of sexual identity at this particular time. And the backlash to that is almost always as much as the initial rise in the first place. And so
Yeah.
there's these personal freedoms, these liberal and anti-liberal forces are always at play.